Okay, so this is the Sabbath, or I'm speaking to you during a Sabbath period. You know, Friday night to Saturday night. So that's got to be a good thing, right? Here's my thing: how to make a viral video. Okay, well, there are some principles that you have to follow. So let's look at the example that the Christ gave us. Some call him Emmanuel. I don't mind calling him Emmanuel. You know, if you use the term Jesus, that's actually a Greek word. So just a little heads up there. So the Christ said, "Go ye into all the world and preach the gospel." You want to make a viral video, then someone else has to, like what you had to say. Someone else has to receive the gospel. Then they tell somebody else. Okay, so that's that example. So look at it like this: say you want to fight somebody, and you call your friends. You be like, "Hey, I'm going to fight blah 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 at 3:30. You know, fight after school." Well, you see how many people show up. Okay, so that word gets out because someone else shared it. So, for example, if you call somebody and you be like, "Hey, do you want to come see me fight so and so at 3:30?" They be like, "No, that's all right. I have to. My mom wants me to do something." Blah blah blah. All right. So when you do it, it's not going to go viral. But what's going to make it go viral if other people pass it on? So this is kind of hard to believe, but um, you did a video and you showed your two friends fighting. She was your friend, or he was your friend. One of them you liked more than the other, but it was your friends. What does that say about you? Recording them. It, I'm not really sure what that says about you, but here's the problem with that. People fight. It's not a big deal. If I see somebody fighting, I might even turn on a video. But I'm not going to turn on a video to try to make it go viral. So, for example, if you see a policeman, beating the crap out of somebody, record it. Okay. That, and depending on the outcome of it, that could be a good thing. You, you know, um, they could have a nice little tussle and end up shaking hands. Hey, yeah, I'm sorry that I beat the crap out of you. Good luck with that. I'm kind of thing, but this is why the police get so upset with you recording them. Not so much that you're recording them doing something wrong. Listen, what police officer in their right mind doesn't want to have a viral video showing them doing their job? If you know anything about money, you know that the more people appreciate what you're doing, the more money you're going to make. But you may not have figured it out yet. You get my age, you learn some things. Okay, so one of the reasons why that they don't like it, and it's probably the only reason, is because of what you say about that video. I mean, if you be like, "Hey, yeah, I want to interview you after this video," they might stop beating the crap out of somebody and be like, "Okay, yeah, sure." But it's they're more concerned with what you say after that, after the video, what you put on the video, which those videos never really go viral. I mean, they do get a lot of likes, a lot of views, and stuff like that there, but It never really goes viral. If you want something to go viral, preach the gospel. The gospel has been around a little bit longer than cell phones have, and a little bit longer than videos have, and the Bible's, to this day, the number one selling book. They, I'm sure it's billions. I'm sure it billions of copies of the Bible has been sold in all kinds of versions. I just lean toward the King James version, and only because I understand, like numbers and how God. Uh, I figured out some things, through reading the Bible. I put some things together. Certain numbers mean certain things to God. He talks about generations. Well, then I had to find out how long is a generation in the Bible, stuff like that there. So my favorite number is 8. So for example, right now I have 8 subscriptions on my channel, or 8 subscribers to my channel. So for me, that's fine, because I know that 8 means new beginnings. Well, one day I'll have 88. For me, that would mean new beginnings, new beginnings. And if I don't give up, I'll get 888. That means new beginnings, new beginnings. You get the idea. So, if you want to get the numbers, if you want to get the people's attention, one of the tried and true methods is to preach the gospel. I can prove it. And there are a zillion videos out there, but I guarantee you, a lot of the videos that you're going to be compelled to watch for whatever logarithms that the videos channel has, blah blah blah. You're going to hear somebody say something about God. You're going to hear somebody say something about that Bible. So I've been doing this for a long time. I had one of the first desktops when computers came out. I destroyed 3 of them before I finally understood what the heck I was doing. And it wasn't one month I destroyed one, the next month I destroyed one, and the next month I destroyed one. No, this went over a period of time. So I've been doing computers, laptops, videos for a long time, and I'm in no way an expert. I do know how to call customer service, even the new ones that have the accents. I digress. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. If you want to go viral, you only need another person to record what you're saying, and once they do that, then another one will see it. And then once they do that, another one will see it and share it. Another one will see it and share it. And that's what the gospel is like. That you only have to tell one person. You don't have to be a pastor of. You don't have to be Joel Osteen, basically. But by the time Joel Osteen got to be a pastor, they already had a huge congregation. So he stepped into what his dad was doing. If you have seen me, you have seen the Father. And they're doing the same thing at my church, that the son is the heir apparent to be the next pastor. So that's how this thing works. And good luck.